Yo, what's going on, gang? Listen, today I wanted to talk about ranked play, multiplayer rank, not Warzone rank, multiplayer rank play, and dominant classes right now. So obviously, I don't think it's any secret that Amez and the Jackal are top tier. I mean, as good as it gets in rank play. But with that being said, we see a lot of people running the KSV. There's a ton of SMGs though to choose from, and we don't get the option really for them to be super top tier viable. We're not really seeing people rock the C9. We're not seeing too many people rock the Compact or the PP919. Now the Compact technically has the fastest TTK, but you have to be like within 2 meters or 1 meter. But what throws me off is we only have 2 assault rifles that we're able to use, and I'm curious to see if they're going to change this list as we progress further into ranked play. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's kind of like the big question mark, I would say, right now in Call of Duty. Now, I will say in Eerie lobbies and Cran lobbies, occasionally I see a GPR 91, but I gotta say I've never lost a game in rank to someone rocking a GPR 91. So it's pretty obvious we only have one option for AR, and that's the Amez. Now, the Krig 6 was a good option in my opinion. I thought it was pretty nasty. I don't understand why they took it away. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. On paper, the GPR 91 has a better headshot multiplier, so if you have better aim, you could rock the GPR 91 and get a better headshot multiplier. But other than that, I mean, the Amez excels in every department. I know the GPR 91 is extremely accurate, but the fire rate's just not worth it. I mean, the trade-off. We're talking about 2 guns that are absolute laser beams, and then the difference of like headshot damage compared to not. Now the C9 having the highest headshot damage, I believe, has the slowest fire rate by default. It's a 732. I guess the PP technically is the slowest. Yeah, so the PP would have the slowest, the Compact having the fastest. I guess more people could rock it. I know the Jackal, obviously the Jackal's super well balanced with damage across the board, but if you look at the Jackal's damage profile compared to the C9, you'd think the C9 would be used like a whole lot more. I guess it comes down to effective range. So if you look, I'll pull the mouse out, it's gonna stutter, but right here, damage at effective range, it's gonna be 15.2 meters with the C9. Now these are bare bones guns, not builds. With the Jackal, it's going to be 26. Damage beyond 32 is going to be a 15. Damage beyond 33 with the C9 is going to be a 15. I feel like if you build the C9 properly, it's absolutely going to outperform the Jackal. Just considering the fire rate and the damage profile legitimately being the same. It just doesn't make sense on paper if you're running, close gun, why you wouldn't do it. Now the KSV is a whole different story. KSV is close on damage. Effective range is only 12. Beyond is only 31. So the damage fall off is pretty hard. The only thing that makes the KSV worth running is that fire rate at 800 RPMs. It has these same damage profiles across the board, except for the headshot multiplier being 32 rather than 31. So I really can't see that one being too much more viable. Here's where it gets weird. You have all these SMGs, the C9, the KSV, the Jackal. Look at the body damage on all of these builds. We got 26, it's all 26 other than headshot multipliers. And then you go to the PP919, 25 across the body with the 32 with the slowest fire rate. And I believe the fastest bullet velocity, which really wouldn't add too much to get. I mean, it's okay if it has a faster bullet velocity. A 625 RPM compared to 682, 800, and 732. It just doesn't make sense why the gun would have the slowest fire rate with the smallest damage profile. You'd think it'd play out more like a Tonto in ranked play, where it'd have a slower fire rate, but it'd hit a little bit harder. It just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like the C9 is slept on though, absolutely, and I feel like it'd be cool to kind of see a little weapon change in the mix, even just a balancing patch, just to make everything just a little closer. Some people might like the feel of the C9 better than the Jackal, just like some people right now are kind of picking the Jackal over the KSV. Personally, that's something I want to see come in season 2. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I know we have a lot of quality of life changes coming to rank play in season 2. I'm extremely excited for that. But until then, gang, we're just gonna have to sit here and wonder if there's any weapons you think that should be added to rank play. Hit them in the comments below, and if any guns need a buff in your opinion and or a nerf, put them in the comments down below. Gang, listen, catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it.